Our next guest is everything that I am not: an actor, producer, filmmaker, adventurer. David Muskow also has a series called From Scratch, which takes viewers along on a worldwide expedition as he literally makes meals from scratch. We mean everything from hunting, gathering, foraging each ingredient for the recipe.
Okay, here we have our version of arroz con pato. That's black quinoa that it's been fried.
What's
on
this
top
over
is
here?
the cuy, the guinea pig. You have to get a guinea pig.
Well, before this latest adventure, he's been known for making big moves in Hollywood and beyond. Please welcome the pride of New York, Mr. David Muskow.
Hello, G.
Hi. Did you see what I did there? Because I said big moves in Hollywood.
I saw. You got it.
You know, I try
still
sometimes.
got it.
Because Ben didn't realize. When I told him, he jumped out of his seat. He was like, "What? Are you kidding me?" And I was telling them earlier, not just they're like, "Oh, the kid from Big." I was like, "Yes, Newsies. I love you and Zoe Duncan, Jack and Jane. Just so you know, I know that's how big a fan I am." And then I was telling them that you also produced In the Heights on Broadway.
I did. That was my first. That was how I started producing. Was In the Heights.
So why are you even speaking to me? Because really, because I have done, like, why even wasting your, like, why are you even?
The fact that you're willing to talk to me this morning, I'm very grateful.
And we are grateful.
No, PIX. I grew up in the city. I grew up in the Bronx. So PIX is like, I am honored. This is legendary for me.
This is why we said you're the pride of New York. And we are so proud of From Scratch, which is getting us all to look at food differently, because sometimes we just grab something and pop it and not even wondering what's in it. But now you're taking us into what it takes, really, like delving into every ingredient. Has it changed the way you look at food?
Oh, totally. I mean, I had always wondered, you see a lot of shows on television that do it very well, where they interview chefs and you're in the restaurant, it's all about the meal. But I had never seen anything that told me about the food producers, like what's going on before this all occurred. And so I ended up partnering with one of the producers from Chef's Table, and it really was sort of like, what are the 6 months before a meal gets to the table? And so we go and meet with, you know, farmers and hunters and foragers all over the world. And I mean, it starts off with the chef. I go and I eat a meal, and we go through the dish, and we're like, oh, this has corn and this has pork. And then I got to head out, and I got about a week to collect everything. And you just see the incredible hard work and pride that it takes to get food and put it on our plate.
Okay, what is the one ingredient you're praying and hoping that you never see again on any list?
We talked about it in tomorrow's episode, which is the season finale of this year. We had guinea pig, which, you know, culturally in Peru, it's basically like chicken. 65 million guinea pigs are eaten a year in Peru. But if you haven't grown up with it, I mean, there's some things you run into that like really are sort of food is one of the things that is a very base need for us. And if you haven't come across it before, it can shock you. And so harvesting guinea pig was that was a tough one.
Yeah, I think it's tougher. It's the texture is much tougher than your regular chicken. I know, because
it tastes really good.
But it's tougher though. It's harder.
Act.
It's tougher. I mean, the texture is tougher.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's the way it was prepared. Maybe it's
It's possible how it was prepared.
Yeah.
It's very chickeny. It's like a fattier chicken. The main issue for me was that they present it like it's just like a grilled guinea pig, right, sitting on your plate with the
see everything
and the teeth.
Okay, so David Muskow, we know you've been all over, like literally different continents, different countries, right? Has David Muskow been to Moscow?
No, I want to do that in season 3 if they let me.
They will let you. How will they not? Do they know who you are?
They could stop me.
No, they can't. Not on my watch.
I'm gonna bring you into meetings.
You know, bring me in. If you need a sidekick and I'm really loud and I scare people away, so if it's like an unsafe environment.
You wanna come on one of these trips?
Yes.
What? Do you wanna go to Nigeria? We should go to Nigeria. Let's go.
Trips.
Let's go to Nigeria. Have you been to Nigeria? I know you went to Kenya. Have you been to Nigeria though?
I haven't been to Nigeria.
Let's do Nigeria next.
Are you Nigerian?
I was born and raised there, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to cook the meal?
Okay.
And then we go out together and go harvest it?
I'll find an easy meal. I'll find an easy meal. Oh, we can go to Moscow, David Moscow. Such a pleasure to meet
either
you.
way, Nigeria or Moscow. I'm
Yeah,
down.
either way, we can do both. Thank you, David Moscow. This is a great way to end 2021. You're such a pleasure. Everyone from Scratch airs Sunday nights on FYI. David Moscow is the best. A treasure, pride of New York. Here he is.